Have you ever caught your cat staring at you like they're quietly judging your every move? Well, they probably are. Cats are independent creatures, but let's face it, sometimes they think we humans are a little, well, silly. But don't worry, they still put up with us because deep down, they love us. In fact, there are certain things you do every day that make your cat secretly roll its eyes. In this video, we'll cover 12 hilarious signs that your cat thinks you're a bit ridiculous, but sticks around because, hey, someone's gotta open the food cans. Some of these will hit close to home, so stay tuned and see how many of these behaviors your cat may have noticed. Let's dive in. Sign 1. Tripping in the dark. Amateur. If there's one thing that confirms your cat thinks you're a bit of a klutz, it's your inability to navigate the house in the dark. Cats have superior night vision, thanks to a special layer in their eyes called the tapetum lucidum, which reflects light and allows them to see in low light. So when you stumble over furniture or worse, step on their tail, your cat is probably thinking, how can you be this bad at seeing in the dark? It's not that hard. No wonder they stare at you judgmentally from the shadows while you fumble for the light switch. The next time you trip over something in the dark, just know that your cat is quietly shaking their head in disappointment. But don't feel too bad. Humans simply weren't built for night vision like our feline friend. Sign 2. The sleepy confusion. So what's the deal with humans sleeping for 8 hours straight? To your cat, this is downright baffling. Cats sleep a lot, up to 16 hours a day, but they do it in short bursts. Meanwhile, you're lying there unconscious for hours on end. Your cat probably wonders if you're okay, or if you've just given up on life for the night. Why do they find it so strange? Well, cats are natural hunters, and in the wild, they'd never be asleep for that long. It's just not safe. So when they see you snoozing away, your cat is likely thinking, how could they miss the best hours of the night for hunting? Cats have evolved to be crepuscular, which means they are most active at dawn and dusk. So while you're blissfully unaware, your cat's probably wide awake thinking, another night of no mice catching. What a waste. Sign 3. Laundry day. More like scent destruction day. One thing that will forever baffle your cat is why you insist on washing away all your hard-earned scent every few days. To a cat, scent marking is how they claim territory. It's their way of saying, this is mine, and everyone should know it. When you throw your clothes into the washing machine, it's like you're erasing your identity in their eyes. Your cat might jump on your freshly laundered clothes and nuzzle them, trying to restore the scent that you just destroyed with that weird-smelling soap you seem so fond of. In their mind, they're thinking, why does my human keep doing this? How will anyone know who they belong to now? Cats have scent glands located in their head, paws, and even tails, which they use to mark their territory, including you. So when your cat rubs against you, they're leaving a little reminder that you're their human, no matter how many times you wash away their efforts. Sign 4. The blank screen obsession. Let's be honest, your cat probably finds your screen addiction both amusing and perplexing. To them, it's bizarre that you would spend hours staring at a glowing box instead of something actually interesting, like them. Whether it's your phone, TV, or laptop, your cat is likely thinking, what could possibly be more captivating than watching me chase a laser pointer or bat at a string? Cats are natural hunters, so when they see you sitting still for hours, they're probably wondering if you've lost your edge. After all, there's no fun in sitting still and staring at a screen when there are so many things to pounce on and explore. Here's an interesting fact. Cats actually enjoy watching screens too, but for very different reasons. The moving lights and colors stimulate their prey drive. So if you've ever caught your cat staring at the TV, don't worry. They're just waiting for something to pounce on. And those are just a few of the hilarious ways your cat secretly judges you. But trust me, we've got plenty more coming up. From your overly dramatic reactions to scratches to the way you freak out over a harmless mouse, we'll cover it all. So stick around, because your cat's judgmental stares have just begun. Sign 5. Tiny scratch drama. To your cat, a little scratch is no big deal. It's all part of the game. But to you, it's practically a disaster. When you dramatically react to the tiniest scratch, your cat is probably thinking, really? That tiny little swipe and you're acting like it's the end of the world? Cats, especially males, can be a bit rough during playtime. But in their eyes, you're supposed to be tough enough to handle it. After all, cats have thick fur and are used to rough and tumble games with their siblings. You, on the other hand, have sensitive human skin, which means even a little swat can feel like a full-on attack. According to a study on animal behavior, cats learn to adjust their playstyle based on how humans react. So if you act like they've mortally wounded you every time, don't be surprised if they dial back the playtime aggression, even if they secretly judge you for being such a wimp. Sign 6. Fear of mice. One of the most baffling things to your cat is your complete and utter fear of mice. When they proudly bring you a dead mouse, they're expecting praise for their excellent hunting skills. Instead, you scream and throw the poor thing away like it's some kind of monster. To your cat, this makes no sense at all. In the wild, cats are natural hunters, and bringing you a gift like a dead mouse is their way of contributing to the household. It's a sign of love and loyalty. But when you react by freaking out and tossing their hard-earned prize in the trash, your cat is left wondering, how could they not appreciate this? Do they not know the effort I put into catching this? Cats often bring their humans dead or injured prey as a way of sharing their catch. It's their instinct to provide for their family. So the next time your cat drops a mouse at your feet, try to appreciate the sentiment, even if you have to throw it out later. Sign 7. The laser pointer. Cats are natural-born hunters, and nothing brings out their predator instincts quite like a laser pointer. Watching them chase that elusive red dot is hilarious for us, but to your cat, it's a serious game of life and death. They're determined to catch it, even though, spoiler alert, they never will. But here's the kicker. Your cat probably thinks you're a little crazy for getting so much enjoyment out of watching them fail over and over again. Why are they laughing? Don't they know I'm trying my hardest to catch this thing? They're likely thinking. It's one of the few times your cat might actually feel sorry for you for not understanding their frustration. While laser pointers are great for exercise, always give your cat something tangible to catch at the end, like a toy or treat, so they don't feel like their efforts were in vain. After all, nobody likes a never-ending chase with no reward. Sign 8. Bath time equals chaos. Bath time. The ultimate betrayal in your cat's eyes. If you've ever tried to bathe your cat, you've probably seen the look of sheer horror on their face. To them, water is the enemy, and you dragging them into a tub is nothing short of madness. Humans and baths go hand in hand. After all, it's how you stay clean, right? But to your cat, the idea of willingly soaking yourself in water is just bizarre. Cats are notorious for hating water, and bath time is probably the one thing they judge you hardest for. In their minds, they're thinking, why do humans insist on doing this to themselves? Don't they know there are better ways to stay clean? Like licking, for instance? Cats are masters of self-grooming, and the thought of being submerged in water is nothing short of terrifying for them. They just don't get it. Unlike dogs, cats evolved in dry climate, so they never developed a natural affinity for water. Their grooming routine involves licking their fur clean, and it's extremely effective. So the next time you're heading for a bath, just know your cat is watching you from a safe distance, silently judging your decision. And there you have it. More hilarious signs that your cat secretly thinks you're a bit silly, but loves you all the same. Don't worry though, they've got plenty more judgment up their furry little sleeve, so stick around for the next set of signs. Things are about to get even funnier. Sign 9. Knocking something over. It's no secret that cats love to knock things over. Cups, glasses, random objects, it's all fair game. But when you react with shock or frustration, your cat is probably thinking, why are they so upset? Didn't they know I was going to do that? For them, it's just a game of curiosity, but for you, it's potential disaster. Did you know that knocking things over is actually linked to a cat's hunting instinct? They're testing objects to see if they're prey or just something to ignore. Plus, your reaction probably adds to the fun. They love the attention, even if it's negative. Sign 10. Hiding the litter box. You've hidden the litter box in some far-off corner or stuffed it into a small closet because, let's face it, it doesn't match the decor. But your cat? They're thinking, why does my human act like my bathroom habits are something to be ashamed of? Cats are incredibly particular about their litter box situation, and hiding it away in an inconvenient spot is just another sign that you might not fully understand their need. Studies show that cats prefer litter boxes that are placed in easily accessible locations, and they need enough space to comfortably do their business without feeling trapped. So by stashing the box in a cramped or hard to reach place, you're essentially forcing your cat to deal with a situation they're not comfortable with. Give them some dignity by providing a clean, accessible place. Trust me, your cat will appreciate it, and so will you. Sign 11. Hissing at strangers. Every time you have friends over and your cat hisses at them, you're quick to apologize or make excuses. But in your cat's mind, they're thinking, "Why are you letting these strange, unfamiliar creatures into our territory?" Cats are territorial animals, and new people can be seen as a threat, not just to their space, but to their relationship with you. Cats are more likely to hiss or act offensively when they feel their territory is being invaded. To them, your friends are intruders, strangers who haven't earned their trust yet. So the next time your cat hisses at a guest, instead of feeling embarrassed, just remember they're doing what comes naturally. And hey, it's kind of flattering. They're just trying to protect their bond with you. Sign 12. Always late with dinner. You know that feeling when you're starving and the waiter keeps walking past without bringing your food? Yeah, that's exactly what your cat is thinking every time you're late with their dinner. To them, feeding time is sacred, and any delay is a sign of "what's wrong with my human?" Cats are creatures of habit, and they thrive on routine. Studies show that keeping a consistent feeding schedule reduces stress and promotes better health in cats. So if you're late with dinner, don't be surprised if your cat gives you the cold shoulder, or worse, starts knocking things off the counter to get your attention. Timely meals are one of the simplest ways to keep your cat happy and prevent them from secretly judging you. At the end of the day, no matter how much your cat might secretly judge your quirky human ways, they still choose to spend their time with you. They may think you're a little odd, but that's part of the charm of being a cat parent. Cats are complex creatures, full of their own habits and opinions, but they always find a way to put up with our human silliness. And deep down, we know they do it because they love us. So embrace those judgmental stares, the weird hisses, and the silent eye rolls. They're all part of your cat's way of showing affection in their own unique way. If you've enjoyed this dive into the secret world of feline judgments, don't forget to subscribe and join our ever-growing community of cat lovers. After all, who wouldn't want to know more about how our cats really feel about us?